Hi guys, it's Carlos here at Carlos Coaching Corner once again, and today we are talking about pet hates. Basically, I had one of you guys, a coach, that sent an email to me and say, Carlos, have you noticed some players, when they give the ball away, they stop? And it's quite a funny comment, that one, and I kind of like related very closely to that particular answer, because I would like to talk to you guys about this. Many players in nowadays, and this happens at all levels. Make no mistake, some people might think this only happens in amateur level, happens at pro level too. Players that give the ball away, okay, and all of a sudden there's a delay of about 7 to 8 seconds sometimes. They give the ball away and then they almost like they stop and analyze, what have I just done? And by the time they realize, what have I just done, the ball's in the defending third. And by that time, the opposition nearly scored. Now, why did you do this? Now, there's no reason why they do it. The reason is obviously, there's no reason, but I think the reason what they would say is they have a delay onset mechanism to dilute fault. So if you like, they want not to be blamed for what they made the mistake. So what they tend to do is there's a delay of process of digesting what they've done, and because they're delaying it, by the time obviously they're delayed, obviously the ball's already gone, and then they tends to happen where they tend to come back running backwards, and while they're doing it, they're moaning and thinking to themselves, what am I going to say? And 9 times out of 10 they'll be blaming others, they'll be blaming other players, why they're doing it, they're justifying themselves. 9 times out of 10 this is just to make themselves feel a bit better, but at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10 is down to what they've done, rather, it's down to their decision making. Now, the question of this obviously coach was, why did they do it? It's hard to say why they do it. Obviously, from a psychological point of view, obviously they're just trying to defend themselves. From a technical point of view, obviously, it's down to decision making and quality of passing, quality of what they try to do, whether they lost the ball dribbling, or they lost the ball passing, or they lost the ball on a 50-50. But 9 times out of 10, there's a delay reaction. This sometimes puts a lot of pressure on the teams because you get overloaded with less players to defend. Obviously it can be quite difficult, so obviously this is something that players should stop doing, because it causes a lot of problems for the teams. And once you lose the ball, just forget about it. It's gone. That picture, as I always say to my players, it's gone. That picture's gone. You can't, even if you want to recreate it, you can't recreate it in the same time, can you? You can recreate it, but it's the only important time there is the now, is the moment of now. So there's no point you looking, let's create, you're not going to create that picture again, are you? So it's gone. So just, once you lose it, don't think about nothing else, just bang on to getting the ball back. And that's going to help your team not only to regroup, and if you get overloaded in one area, say if you're right winger and you lost the ball on the left wing, and they pass the ball, zip the ball into the midfield, and the ball's on your defending third, just don't worry about it. Just completely just run back as fast as you can and get the pitch narrowing. Go and press that ball again. Go and get that ball again in relation to where the ball is, obviously. And obviously go and help your teammates to regroup and get the ball back. There's no worry about you thinking, oh my god, I need to justify myself. Even if your manager or coach is having a go at you, at the end of the day, it's gone. That picture's gone. It can't happen again. So I definitely help you guys to do that in order to justify to you coaches out there why they do it. As I said, from a psychological point of view, a lot of people stop because they think, oh my god, I'm going to get criticized again. What can I come up with now that makes me not look so bad? That's why they do it. The other thing obviously could be lack of quality too. Lack of decision making, and at the end of the day, sometimes it does just happen. Top quality players give the ball away. Top guys do it. So why shouldn't an average player do it? So you got to sometimes think, players are not perfect. They make mistakes and they learn by the mistakes. It's how you do it and how you inspire your players to overcome those things and explain to them, listen, I don't mind you do X, but when X happens, this is what I want you to do. And then you make them better players, in particular young players, make sure you motivate them to be able to not be afraid of making mistakes. That's the biggest thing. Okay, so I hope that answers that question, guys. Until next time, it's Carlos here at Carlos Coaching Corner. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.